So a couple days ago, I was talking to a client, an attorney, who has an incredibly inquisitive mind, and he had asked me some questions that, oddly enough, over the years, no one else has but should have. His question was, well, I'm going to spend money on SEO with you guys. How soon will it actually work? Which is a great question. I think that everyone should be asking that question. And I'm going to give you the answer. But first, I want to tell you what factors actually have an impact on how quickly you're going to get SEO results. And by the way, for those who do not know, SEO stands for search engine optimization. And what it means to your law firm is if you hire a marketing company to help you with SEO, the objective, the one overarching objective for SEO is to help your website raise up in the ranks in Google search and get to a respectable position. And when we talk about respectable positions, we talk about top 5 positions on Google page 1 for relevant search. So when prospects are looking for information about a law firm or just legal information, something that's relevant to them because they're facing this legal challenge, they find your website, right? So this is where you really want to be. So going back to his question, how quick will the SEO services start performing for me? Well, 3 factors that really impact how quickly this will work. Number 1 is competition. How competitive is your market? So when people search for information about law firms, or once again, things that have to do with their legal challenges, chances are Google is going to serve them with information from local law firms. Whether they're looking for a law firm or for information, it will still serve them information from local law firms. If your geographical market is incredibly competitive, it will take substantially more time and effort to get you to those top 5 results. That's number 1. Number 2, if your practice area is narrowly focused, it's going to be easier to get you in the top 5 rather than if you're a general practitioner. And that's just it. That's the way that it works. So if you focus on family law, when people look specifically for information about family law related issues, they're more likely to find your firm that specializes in this thing rather than a website of a general practitioner. Number 2, the starting point. Is your website brand new? Has it been around for 10 years? If it has been around for 10 years, have you created plenty of content over these 10 years? Has it been optimized for search over these 10 years? This really, really, really matters. Think about it this way. If you go to a gym, right, and you want to accomplish certain athletic results, right, it really depends on whether you have been working out for the last 5 years or you're 60 pounds overweight. If you're 60 pounds overweight, it will take a lot more time and effort to get to that point rather than for someone who has been working out for the last 5 years is in good shape, right? That's just the way that things work out. The third factor that impacts how long it's going to take to accomplish your SEO results, to raise your website in the ranks, is how much effort is going to be allocated to this. And what I mean by that is you can hire a marketing company that's going to do SEO services for $500 a month, and between you and I, it's bullshit. There will be not much effort put forth for $500 a month because, simply put, it's just not enough money to do quality work. That's all there is to it. There is no way around it. Like, talk to any attorney that has hired a marketing company for $500 a month, and they will tell you a horror story of wasting money. So let's say that you apply more money toward SEO, $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, whatever it may be. The more budget you apply, technically, the more effort should be going into this undertaking, and the sooner you should be able to see results. What your money will buy, a lot more content development for the website itself, and a lot more content distribution to other websites. I am going to link up a post where I talk about how SEO works for law firms. It is very detailed and it explains exactly how it works so you can actually learn about this. So now, one very important thing, it's all great, SEO is all great, and it may take you 3 months to start seeing some results. Like, you will see that your website starts raising up in the ranks, depending on the starting position, right? If it's on page 34, you're going to start seeing results really soon, but those results are not going to deliver the ROI yet, and I will talk about that in a moment. But if your website is on page 2 for many relevant searches, then it's going to raise up and start popping up on page 1 in 3, 4, 5 months. You will start seeing more traffic in 4 to 6 months, and shortly after that, you will start seeing more clients. And this is what you want, right? Because you want to generate that ROI through getting new clients. Now, how do you measure ROI on SEO? I have another post that I will post, I'll link to down below. But basically, if you think about this, I'm going to use round, easy to comprehend numbers. So let's say that you're going to invest $5,000 a month on SEO, which is a considerable sum of money for SEO. And you should get a lot of firepower, a lot of effort going into that effort for $5,000 a month. So you'll start seeing results sooner. So with $60,000 a year spent, let's suppose that a typical client that you get also spends about $5,000 a month with you. So in that first year, you should be generating a lot more than 12 clients through SEO. So you should break even on that investment with that first 12 clients, and you should start making money once you get your 13th, 14th, and following clients. And that's just the way that works. There's more detailed information on that, how to measure ROI on SEO, down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you here later.